Hello and welcome to our channel, or welcome back if you are already subscribed. Today we are reviewing the Jettproof vest. Now, we were given this vest for free to try after I contacted Jettproof and asked for one to review. When Toby was little, a lot littler than he is now, like maybe 3 or 4, Jettproof sell like a all-in-one with press studs underneath that can be worn over a nappy, and it helps to keep the nappy on. But what their stuff actually does is compression, so it's a sensory thing. What it's basically meant to do is help concentration, it helps to keep the wearer calm, helps to give, like, I suppose, constant sensory input. It's a bit like, I don't know whether you've ever seen like a pressure vest that people have, that you can put it on and it's quite, it is quite a tight fit, but it's extremely stretchy, so it's kind of like, it's supposed to feel like a hug. Now, them all-in-one vests, when we first had those for Toby, I really rated them. I thought they were absolutely brilliant. Toby really liked them. And as time went on, he started to refuse to put them on, which I just thought, oh, you know, he's not liking the feeling of them, whatever. I didn't buy any more and I stopped using them. And in hindsight, of a feeling, it was more like the size was an issue. I think that maybe they got them a little bit too snug, a little bit too tight, a little bit too much pressure, and he could have done with the next size up. But anyway, I stopped using them. Gave the ones that I had away, and I had everybody who I sent 1, 2 said that they were absolutely fantastic and they were going to get some more. So I asked now, because Toby's 9 now, I asked to try just a vest. So it's just like a normal vest that you get from Next, but it's obviously the Jettproof fabric, Jettproof sizing, and it fits him perfectly. Here's a little video of him modelling it. He did let me put it. He did and does let me put it on him, but he takes it off again within half an hour, which is really a shame, because I do think if I could get him to keep it on, I think he would definitely feel the benefit of it. The idea of that kind of thing is that because there is a constant sensory kind of input, because there's a constant pressure on the skin, the proprioceptive and vestibular input, which is basically, sorry, I'm going into really like technical terms on, and what I mean by that is your like sense of self, of like the weight of your body, movement of your body, and the things around you and how near they are to you, and movement and stuff like that. It basically helps with that. And I know when he had the little ones it did, but he won't wear this one. He is very sensory. I mean, he is very much a seeker, which is why I thought it would work for him. But for our life, I think it's our lifestyle that it doesn't fit into really, because I think there are things that I could do to make him keep it on. I could put like his all-in-ones that I'm making with the toggle on the back on, and he wouldn't actually be able to take it off. Or I could keep putting it back on him. And probably if I did that enough, he would eventually start to leave it on. But it's kind of like a fine line for us. And I'm not judging anybody else, because if you've got a stricter parenting style or whatever you do you, and we'll do us, and we just won't judge each other. But there's only so far I'm prepared to go in making Toby do anything. With regards to something, particularly something like that as well, because once he'd got it on, I couldn't really see that it was doing anything for him, although to be honest, if he'd left it on, I do think it would have done it. I think it is the kind of input Toby needs. It just, the feel of it was so different to what he's used to that he didn't want to leave it on. I did encourage him, actively encourage him, and keep putting it back on for 2 days, but I won't make him do anything. So I think depending on your like approach and viewpoint, I think probably if I was prepared to be more persistent, or put his suit on over it so he couldn't take it off, I could see it being beneficial to him, and I am going to give it to somebody else and get somebody else to try it who thinks it might work for their child. And I'm going to find out what they think, and I will update you on that, because I think it's a brilliant idea. I'm certainly not trying to bash anybody else with a small business, because I know it's so hard. And I think it's a wonderful idea. I think I think if it works for you, it's fantastic. And if your child is a child who either will benefit immediately from it so much that they want to keep it on, or benefit over time from it enough to make it worth persisting with it and keeping going with it, or if you are inclined to put something over it so as they can't take it, I can see if it works for you. Possibly, yeah, I can really see the benefit of it. I can see how it would work. I can see that it would make your child calmer, sleep better, concentrate better, more joint attention, less meltdowns. Absolutely, yeah, I can see that. And it might sound odd that I won't make Toby wear the vest when I'm sitting here and saying that to you guys, but that's just not our vibe at all. So we have given up on it. But as I say, I'm going to pass it on. I'm going to see if somebody else, I'm going to try somebody else, see somebody else, what somebody else says about it, and I will get back to you guys and let you know what somebody else says about it. I will drop the link to the Jettproof site underneath, because even though it didn't work out for us, I do recommend going and reading what they do, what they've got, what they do, and seeing if you think it might work for your child, because I think it was the reasons behind why Toby didn't want to wear his were quite specific to him. Just because it's different, because he can feel it, and probably because he's at home as well and he's not as distracted by other things. We couldn't get him to do it, and as I said earlier on, I do think if I could have gotten him actually to wear it, I think I probably would have been ordering loads of them, because I think it would have made a big difference to him. But it's just one of those things that, unfortunately, as wonderful as it is, it's not for us. But like I said, I will drop the link down below. I'll drop the link to their Facebook page down below as well. Pop over, have a look and see what you guys think. When I have passed it on to somebody else and gotten them to try it, I'll let you know and I'll update you. Thank you so much for watching. Please do give the video a thumbs up. Please do hit subscribe and take care. We will see you again very soon.